Well, it's been a mostly bad week for Donald Trump. We'll talk about the money stuff in a second, but first, let's talk about votes. There were some primaries that happened this week, and across the country, 1 in 5 Republican primary voters are voting against him. He only got 81% in Florida, and he's running unopposed. For comparison, Joe Biden's consistently getting more than 90% of the vote. Is it possible that this extremely unlikable man is being not liked by his own party? Come on and join us, never-Trumpers, rhinos, fiscal conservatives, and defense hawks. We saved you a seat at the drum circle. If you eat a breath mint, it helps cancel out the patchouli a little bit. The protective coating around Teflon Don is starting to chip away after repeated contact with the legal system. He has till Monday to find $464 million. Now that is a lot of money. Most of us won't see that much money in our entire lifetime. But if we do not give it to Donald Trump. No, look at me. Bad. We don't give money to Donald Trump. We light it on fire because it's a better use of the money. If he fails to shake the money tree in time, Tish James is going to start seizing his properties. And if that happens, 100 cold showers will not be able to calm me down. Just imagine someone chiseling his name off a golf course welcome sign while CNN films it. Oh, feel the endorphins flooding your body. Who needs drugs when you can get high on life? But hey, this is Donald Trump we're talking about. He's a hard guy to pin down on account of how greasy and sweaty he is. I mean, he can just use the RNC as his personal piggy bank now, right? After all, the new chair is his daughter-in-law, and she's pledged to drain their funds and spend it all on lawyers, while also stealing office supplies. To help her reach her goal, the DNC is starting up a number of shady bus bench law firms within intern walking distance of the RNC headquarters. Says one DNC staffer, "We think we can have them all in Chapter 11 by mid-April." Meanwhile, Joe Biden apparently knows more millionaires than we do because he raised $53 million in February and is sitting on a $155 million war chest. The only money I made in February was spent on peanut butter sandwiches to eat during the climate wars, but good work, old man. So how is the effort to impeach Joe Biden going? Here's what I will say about it. Jared Moskowitz showed up in a Putin mask. He also tried to helpfully speed things along.
I'll make the motion, Mr. Chairman. I want to help you out. You can second it, right? Make the motion to impeach President Biden. Go ahead. It's your turn. You second it. No, nothing. Okay, we got nothing. So I want to, with my last couple minutes, show the American people that they're never going to impeach Joe Biden.
Now, I am from Texas, and pull the trigger already is our state motto, but damn, Jared, you're pushier than a high school friend in a pyramid scheme. You about to sell me a moisturizer with some hyaluronic acid, bro? But forget Hunter and Ukraine and all that. There's an even bigger scandal brewing with Joe Biden. His shoes are too comfortable.
Joe Biden, get this, Liz and Caleb, he's got new shoes. Oh. These shoes are called, what are they called?
They're called transport.
Yes, transport shoes for greater stability.
Upon hearing the news, James Comer formed the Bureau of Footwear Impropriety and immediately began an investigation. So let me catch you up on this whole Texas border fiasco thing. You see, Governor Greg Abbott decided that anyone darker than me is probably in Texas illegally. This is why I wear SPF 600 in the summertime. So he played an Uno reverse card with the feds and signed SB 4 last December. But then a liberal, commie, hippie federal judge in Austin was all like, nope, I'm playing my skip turn card. Then Abbott cried to the Supreme Court where all the conservative justices changed back into their black robes and threw down their wild card because who cares if it's legal? The new color is do it anyway. Now another federal appeals court was all, bitch, I've got a whole stack of skip cards. You're not doing anything. So are you allowed to be brown in Texas right now? No one knows. But you better be looking out for numero uno. Great news, you guys! America has a new ambassador to Haiti. Now we go live to the ambassador's celebration party.
Hey, congratulations on the ambassadorship, man. Really, really well deserved. So, where are you going again? Jesus Christ. No! Wow, fun, man. That'll be really good for you. So, how'd you get this posting? Did you, commit genocide your past life, or?
A while back, Republicans got together and conceived fetal personhood legislation. But the bill had some fatal flaws, like making IVF nearly impossible. That would result in a short-lived and painful political life, and also possibly endanger the careers of the politicians who enacted it. These poor Republicans are now faced with a very hard choice. Carry this law into their next term and risk losing the voters they so desperately want, or terminate their support for it now, possibly saving their own career future so they can try to have another bill in the future if they're still able. Listen, this is a very tough choice they have to make, and whatever your personal feelings are on the subject, this is something that should stay between the politicians and their lawyers. Don't judge. The GOP has made a lot of progress in installing untrained religious chaplains into trained counselor positions at public schools in red states. Further legislation in those states is expected that will require GOP lawmakers to fill the now vacant positions at the head of church congregations. Tesla CEO and prolific baby daddy Elon Musk claimed in a now famous interview with Don Lemon that the Tesla Roadster will be so wild that it will, quote, not even really be a car. And if the history of the Roadster is anything to go by, unveiled in 2017, promised by 2020, delayed, maybe a second prototype at the end of 2024, repromised by 2025, and now with space parts, then the Roadster won't be so much a car as a mountain of missed deadlines with wheels. At least we hope there's wheels. A non-Florida man has had his pet alligator seized by authorities who said, quote,
"It's about that time someone come on down there and get that there gator. We ship that thing over yonder so someone take care of that bad boy there till it go on and pass. Then we gonna make some of them there gator burgers and gator fingers for them kids."
And finally tonight, sad news this week as the inventor of the karaoke machine has died. More than anything, the karaoke machine has brought hope to the hopeless and been the greatest love of all for me and my friends in low places. Sometimes when I wanted to dance with somebody, I wouldn't go in the club. I would electric slide my way to the Bohemian Rhapsody of a night of karaoke. I always felt that would take me home. I may not have been a dancing queen dressed in blue, da-boo-dee-ba-doo-da, but I was a karaoke ninja. So thank you, Shigeichi Negishi, for inventing the karaoke machine. You did it your way. That's all for this week, but if you want to support us, join our Patreon. Links in the description below. We'd also love a like and a subscribe. Thanks for watching. Love you. Bye.
All right, well, I mean, hey, great to finally have met you, and your wife swings, right? No, I mean, suddenly my posting to Russia sounds way better. Certainly safer. Now have fun. I hear the militias are great this time of year. Before you go, can I go ahead and get that $20 you owe me now? Listen, I think it's wonderful you got this. Obviously you deserve it. You're a terrific guy. And, maybe next time don't talk so loud about the president's wife near him. He does get to pick where people go. Listen, this couldn't have happened to a better guy.